For out number 1, that was Leah Cran. Batting first there. They started a little 5 minutes ahead. I was talking to one of the parental units, as we're a softball family here. So I just wanted to make sure I was saying hi to everybody. Bunt put on. That one's just going to go foul. One out. Ball's hit up the middle to Lindsay Liao. She gets it, shoots it at first for out number 2.
Pitcher number 18, Rihanna Rodella.
Quiroga is in the circle for the Tigers. Looks at ball 1. Strike one in the outside corner. Evens the count, 1-1. Batting is Rihanna Rodella. That's hit up the middle for the first base hit of the game.
Courtesy runner, first base number 4, Katie Felice.
And that should be the pitcher.
Catcher number 11, Crystal Trevino.
Crystal Trevino is now batting, the catcher. Two outs, runners on first. First offering the outside corner for strike 1. That comes foul over my head for strike 2. Okay, one. Apologize, got the phone call there from the wife. Safe over at first, makes it close. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the count. Once again, Vanessa Quiroga in the circle, the UT college student next year. Apologize, couldn't come up with the words out of there. When she was little, we used to call her the Q, just like the Q taco. Curveball just misses off the outside corner, 2-2 in the count. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Courtesy runner over there at first, number 4. I'll get her name in a little bit. Davina hits it over to third, shoots it on over to first for the out. So once again, I'm the host of the most, the man with the plan, Chris Fiend. We'll be back shortly after these messages. We're going to be heading into the bottom of the first. I had 0 on there. Need to correct that. And I appreciate y'all tuning in this early here. So we'll be back shortly after these messages by our sponsors. For all our sponsors, we wouldn't be able to come on live for you all. So I want to thank all our sponsors. We're going to give them some love and some shout outs here through our commercial break. We'll be back shortly after these messages.
To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the
Rio Sports Live, and we're back to the action. Starting it off as a shortstop, number 2, Lindsay Leal for the Carroll Tigers. Now, Lindsay will be attending Texas Lutheran University next year. She is a senior and one of the leaders on the team for the Carroll Tigers. Shows bunt, lets it go for strike 1. Takes the ball 1 little going outside. Ayla Mata on deck, the freshman. Playing left field. The ball's hit to center field. Center fielder converges and makes the catch for out number 1. Looks at ball 1. Ayla Mata, the freshman, batting. On deck is Caitlin Mendez, a.k.a. Kit Kat. Vanessa Quiroga is in the hole. Mata sits on this one. Coach Leal over there at first with a nice little grab. Foul ball territory. Foul ball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes in the count. That one goes foul. She's meddling in there. That one goes foul also. One ball, two strikes, the freshman Mata. Here's the offering. She puts that in play. Third baseman trying to converge. And that one just goes foul. We're going to do it again. One ball, two strikes. In the circle there, Rihanna Rodella just misses high there. Evens the count at 2-2 in the count. Here's the offering. Hits that foul. What an at bat right here for little Mata, the freshman. She is battling. Trying to get on base for the Tigers. She does have some fancy footwork. She is pretty quick, in other words. Swing and a miss. What an at bat, though.
Second baseman, number 9, Caitlin Mendez.
Brings up the bat now, number 9, the second baseman, Caitlin Mendez, a.k.a. Kit Kat. On deck is Vanessa Quiroga, the pitcher, with 2 outs. Here's the offering. Looks at ball 1. Swung on, goes back, foul. One ball, one strike. There's 2 outs here. And here's the offering. Change up. Third baseman trying to make a play. Cran will pick it up, but will not have time. That's going to bring up an E5, put her on first.
Pitcher number 1, Vanessa Quiroga.
Now, Vanessa is one of the most dangerous hitters in the district. Does have a lot of power. Like I said, she is the University of Texas commit. On deck is Ryan Avalos. Takes a hack at that first one, strike 1. Now Ryan Avalos is a young lady we call, when she was little in triple ball, R squared, because they called her Ray Ray. So it was just a little too much for me as a coach to call her Ray Ray. So I just called her R squared to simplify. No balls, one strike, 2 outs. Here's the offer. Goes high and lays off that one. 1-1 count. Looks a ball 2 outside. 2 balls, 1 strike on the count right now. That one goes foul. Making it out 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and here's the offering. Quiroga sits on this one. That one's pulled high to right field, and that one has a chance. It's gone. She sat on that one, folks, and she gave it a ride there. 2-run shot for Vanessa Quiroga. Now see if we can see this real quick on the instant replay.
Third baseman number 10.
Gonna be a high pitch, and that ball is lifted up and gone. 2-run shot. Brings up the bat now. The third baseman, number 10, Rayan Avalos, aka R squared. Time is called right here, so we'll be back shortly after these messages. Once again, I'm the host with the most, the man with the plan, Chris V. Here back shortly for Real Sports Live.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles.
Real Sports Live, we're back to the action here, folks. Use my camera so I get able to move it to the sides here. R squared is commit to Texas Wesleyan University. On deck is another dangerous hitter. R squared is just as dangerous hitter as Vanessa Quiroga. And on deck is the other dangerous hitter, Ali Garcia. Allison. Good catch. Here's the offering to Ray Ray. She looks at ball 1. Pitch. Ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. This one swung on, goes foul, strike 1.
Please take those foul balls back to the nearest dugout.
And the offering. 3 balls, 1 strike. Hitters count right here, 3-1 on the count. Let's see what she gets. Here's the pitch. That's down the middle. R squared's going to hit that to left field. That one's going to fall in for a base hit.
Catcher number 15, Allison Garcia.
Now Ali Garcia in Gregory Portland, her last game, hit 3, was 4 for 4, with 3 of those hits being home runs. I believe it was a single and 3 home runs. So this young lady does have some power. On deck is Jazz Trevino, the DP, the designated player. They come in tight on her and strike one in the inside corner. Here's the pitch. Just misses a little low and outside. Here's the offering. Strike two in the outside corner. She lays off that. One ball, two strikes, two outs. Here's the pitch. She swings on that one. That one's going to go to left field. That one's going to fall in front of the left fielder. R square's going for third. There's going to be a play at third. And she is tagged out for the final out of the inning. However, some damage is done. 2 runs come in there on the bomb by Quiroga. So we'll be back shortly after these messages by our sponsors. Thank you very much. Real Sports Live, the host with the most name, playing Chris B. We'll be back shortly.
Houston in San Benito is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever memories, antiques and collectibles in San Benito.
And he throws it down. See you later, touchdown.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit the Our office is economic development, operating resources, developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Real Sports Live, we're back to the action here. We're headed now into the top of the second inning right here. Leading off is number 13, Kaylin Rodriguez, the second baseman. First pitch, she shows bunt, and that one's going to go foul. For strike one. Pitch, that one's hit up to the center field area. That's Haley Duran with the grab. Grab number 1.
Left fielder number 8, Sarah with hit.
First offering to her. And the pitch. In tight. That one's going to the left side. That one will fall in front of Mata. Now this win is a little tricky here, folks. It's not easy to trying to catch those, and including the sun this early in the day.
Third baseman number
So you're
2.
battling the wind and the sun all at once. So it's a little challenging. So that will be considered a hit. Now batting is Kylie Rodriguez. Swung on, goes back foul. Looks at ball one, just misses the outside corner. That one goes foul. Now making the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now I have all my lineup in my book. I'm able to follow along here. And here's the offering. Just goes outside. Evens it up the count at 2-2. On the pass ball, Sarah Cortez advances on over to third base. Now Sarah Cortez, if you're just joining us, got on second base. With a fly ball, a little tricky out there for Mata to be able to control, or to catch it is. Sun and wind, pretty sure played the factor there. And the offering with 2-2, 1 out. That's hit to left field. That's in the air. Mata is not going to be able to get this one. That one's going to fall. 1 run comes across. And just like that, the Ray Texans are back in this.
First baseman number 17, Maddie Mendoza.
Now 2-1. And here we go. Looks at strike 1. On the outside corner. Still in the top of the second inning right here with 1 out. Here's the offering. That one a little outside. 1-1 on the count. That was Kylie Rodriguez with a double. Maddie Mendoza is now batting. Number 17, the first baseman. Swing and a miss for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. There's 1 out. Here's the offering. Tries to go outside. Mendoza, with some discipline at the plate, lays off it. Maddie getting some practice swings on deck is number 3, Destiny Aguilar, the right fielder. Here is the offering with 2-2 in the count. Just hits, stays alive, goes out and foul. And we're going to do it again. Here's the offering. Strike 3 called in the outside corner.
Right fielder number 3, Destiny Aguilar.
Making it 2 outs. A slapper here. That one goes foul. Runner still on second. No balls, 1 strike. Looks at ball 1 inside. That one goes foul. Mata converges. This time able to make the play for the 3rd out. But the Texans get a run on the board there. So we're now headed into the bottom of the 2nd inning. And once again, I'm the host of the most, the man with the plan, Chris V. We'll be back shortly after these messages by our sponsors.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Real Sports Live, we're back to the action here. She starts off the inning right here, and this is Jazz Trevino. Starts off with the ball. Looks at strike 1 there. One ball, 1 strike. And the offering. Just misses outside. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 in the outside corner. Strike 3 called there. Now, if you're watching us on Facebook Live, you want to put something in the comments for some shout-outs, I can put that out there for you. I already see something on there. Philip says LFG, good luck, ladies. Go Lady Tigers. Foul ball, strike one there. And this is the first baseman, number 13, Bree Herrera. Bree Herrera is a, I'll talk about it right now. Offering. Swing and fouls, tips that one. We're ensuring the catcher's okay, but that's why we wear the face mask, but she's getting checked out by her coach. Safety of the kids is first and foremost of all our student athletes. And Crystal shakes it off, so mad respect to her. Bree Herrera will be attending the University of Houston Baptist, or Houston Baptist University, that is, HBU, in the fall. She's the HBU commit. Go Bree Herrera, go RGV Bombers. That's Coach Abel Montilla. Foul ball. And she's out.
Center fielder number 11, Haley Duran.
Now batting is a center fielder, Haley Duran, number 11. Big shout out to my boy Abel Montilla. Watching all the way from the Rio Grande Valley. Ball one high there. I also see Deb Villanueva. How you doing? Brian Hunley. How you doing, sir? Oscar Trevino. Darlene Moreland is up there. Following along. She's supporting the Tigers as she put on their Woohoo Tigers. If you'd like to advertise, call Joe Gomez Jr. at 361-220-5331 here on the comment banner. Ball three just misses inside. Durant trying to get on with a 3-0 count. A walk is as good as a hit in this situation, of course. They need some runners. And the offering. Looks at strike one. 3 balls, 1 strike. On deck is the leadoff batter, number 2, Lindsay Leal, the shortstop, who did a power slap and fouled fly ball to center fielder. Durant gets on with the walk. So with 2 outs. Now, funny story right here. Coach Leal over there at first. This is Lindsay Leal's father, and he was the baseball coach at Carroll. Stepped down and had the opportunity now to come coach with his daughter. So that's pretty cool right there to have the Leals there together. Leal shoots it over at third, and the shot to first. And the umpire's going to call her safe. That was a bang-bang play right there. But at the end of the day, I'm just here to commentate. I don't make the official calls, whether they're safe or out. I'm just here to commentate. So back to it. Coach Leal over there talking to his daughter over there at first. So again, that's pretty cool to be able to coach your daughter, especially in her senior year. Like I said, Lindsay Leal will be attending Texas Lutheran University next year. She is a commit there. And just very good friends of our family, and we're very proud of her and all the girls that have committed here in the Coastal Bend area. That speaks volumes of the talent that we have here in the area from all schools. So we just look forward for them girls to continue their education as well as be able to continue playing softball. So there are 2 outs. Delma Hinojosa Villarreal supporting the Lady Tigers from Austin, Texas. Go Lady Tigers, she says. Big shout out to her. Now brings up Alea Mata, and she puts a bunt down. Cran's going to get it. Shoot to the first. That's going to be an errant throw. So on the throw, 1 run comes in. 2 runs come in. Mata will advance on over to third. So Leal will run all the way from first to score.
Second baseman number 9, Caitlin Mendez.
So with 2 outs. That one hit right up the middle. And this is Kit Kat. Brings in an RBI, and I didn't even have a chance to clear my bases there. But the Tigers will now put on another run on the board.
Pitcher number 1, Vanessa Quiroga.
Quiroga last at bat hit one over there to Saratoga. I think it bounced out the street into John Paul territory. And the offering. Looks at ball 1. Thank you, Joe, for putting that out there. That's a foul ball. From Cody Barker. Way to go, Ayla. Shout out to Ayla there, the freshman, Mata. Once again, there are 2 outs, 1-1 on the count. Quiroga, the UT commit, is batting. And here's the offering to her. Swing and a miss on the off-speed pitch. Brings it to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Shout out to all our viewers there watching on Real Sports Live. And here's the pitch. Quiroga hits that one foul. Still 1-2.
Just a reminder, please take those foul balls back to the nearest dugout.
Quiroga settles in the box. In the circle. Foul tip for strike number 3. And that's the 3rd out of the inning. But some damage has been done. The Tigers add 3 more runs, making it now 5-1. So we're now headed into the top of the 3rd inning. And we'll be back shortly after these messages by our sponsors. Once again, just like Joe Gomez said at Real Sports Live, we do not charge for the fans or the schools to stream these games. So I have advertisers and sponsors that make these games possible. So if you'd like to sponsor or advertise your business on Real Sports Live, go ahead and give Joe a call at 361-220-5331. Thank you very much. And one quick shout out to Ashley Mendez. Way to go, Kit Kat. Real Sports Live will be back shortly after these messages.
There's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past? First pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again.
Real Sports Live, we're back to the action here at Cabot Field. On a gorgeous day, just minus the 25-mile-an-hour wind. that we have here. I'm not a meteorologist, but you can see it. And you can't hear it where I'm sitting because I'm by the press box, so that's blocks it out for us. First pitch by Quiroga. Batting first is Leah Cran, correction. Apologize, Cran. And that's going to be a ground out 4-3 for out number 1.
Number 7, Samaya Johnson.
Samaya Johnson now batting. Looks at ball 1 in the outside corner. That one sharply hits to second base. Kit Kat dives. And she makes a tremendous play for out number 2. And let's see that in instant replay here. Shot up the middle there. Slides, gloves, throws it from their knees, and makes the out. What a play over there by Kit Kat, the second baseman. Now batting the pitcher, number 18, Rihanna Rodella. Curve hit to Kit Kat, and Kit Kat will make all 3 outs of the inning right there.
For the Texans in the third run, no hits, no errors, no runners, left on right.
So with that said, it stays 5-1. We're now headed into the bottom of the 3rd inning, and we'll be back shortly after these messages by our sponsors.
To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Rio Sports Live, we're back to the action here.
Hitting off the third for Carroll, third baseman number 10, Rihanna Hollis.
Starting off the bottom of the 3rd inning is Rayanne R-squared Avalos. She looks at ball 1 in the dirt. Now, speaking of the Coastal Bend area, we'd like to give a shout out to all those that have made Texas High School Association's state rankings. So that's something pretty cool. In Class 2A, we have number 14, Refugio. That's ball 2. In the 3A ranks, number 4 in the state, Santa Gertrudis Academy. And Mathis has made the list in the 3A ranks at number 15. And 4A, ranked number 1 in the state of Texas, Rockport Fulton. Making some noise in the 4A rankings. And here's the offering. This one's hit high, left field, and that one has a chance. That's another home run here for the Tigers. R squared gets into this one. Giving another home run for the Lady Tigers. Let's see that one again here, an instant replay.
Catcher number 15, Allison Garcia.
That one pulled to the left side for a sure bomb. And we're back to the action here with Allison Ali Garcia, the catcher. We'll talk about the 5A ranks real quick here after this pitch. Ali gets under this one. It's high in the sky. First baseman. And that ball is a high single in the infield.
Designated player number 7, Jasmine Trevino.
So Ali gets on for the single there. And this wind is very tricky, folks. It's very challenging to make your adjustments. And that was Ali Garcia. Now batting is number 7, the DP, Jazz Trevino. Looks at ball 1. So on the 5A ranks, ranked number 10 in the state of Texas, Veterans Memorial Eagles. Number 22, the Carroll Tigers, who are playing right now. And number 24, the Gregory Portland Wildcats. And they're in the house. They'll be taking on Veterans Memorial here after this game. A noon game, that is. And the offering comes. Throw over to first. Brings the count 3 balls, no strikes. Strike 1 called in the inside corner there. Jazz Trevino again batting here. Here's the offering. Swing and a miss. Now making it 3 balls, 2 strikes. On deck is the first baseman, number 13, Briarera. Here's the pitch. That one's hit high in the air. That one's going back to the warning track and caught at the fence. Now once again with the wind, that left fielder over there.
First baseman number 13, Briarera.
Sarah Cortez does a great job over there in left field to stick with it to ensure the catch on this windy day. Because I know back in my playing days, I probably would not have caught it myself. So mad props to Sarah Cortez there for sticking with it for out number 1. Runner remains over there at first. Brietta looks at ball 1. Now Bree struck out earlier at her first at bat. So she's looking for something to drive for herself right here to get back in her hitting mode. Here's the pitch. She puts a bunt down and that ball's gonna go foul. That one stays foul right there. 1-1 on the count now. So once again, we're on Real Sports Live. If you're watching us on Facebook Live, you can put something in the comments and we'll give you a shout out, or for someone a shout out that you're supporting on the diamond. Looks at ball 2 there. Alex Ramirez says, go Ray Ray. What to go Ray Ray? And Rebecca Lanise says, great hit, Rayanne. Vanessa Gomez say, let's go Jazz. Awesome hit. So once again, if you're following along here, 2 balls, 1 strike. You can put something in the comment. We'll give a shout out. Bree looks at strike 2 in the outside corner. Evens up the count, 2-2 on the count. Bree hits that one foul. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Rodela trying to pitch her way out of this one. It's a swing and a miss there for strike 3.
Center fielder number 11, Haley Leal.
Alex Ramirez says, supporting Lindsay Leal, my best friend from Carroll High School. Now batting the center fielder, number 11, Haley Duran. And with 2 outs. Still a runner on first over there. And the pitch. Now it's 2 balls, no strikes. Still 2 outs. Swing and a miss right there. Strike 1 in the outside corner on the swing. So on behalf of Real Sports Live, I'm the host with the most man on the planet, Chris V, and thank you for the opportunity to be tuning in as I get a chance to announce for y'all and play-by-play. Duran, here's the offering to her. Swing and a miss right there for strike 2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Rodela strikes out. Strikes out the last 2 batters. Still, the Tigers are able to get 1 run in that inning, but with a runner on base, Rodela strikes out the next 2 batters and does her job to be able to give themselves a chance to get back in this. So once again, I'm the host of the most man of the planet, Chris V, for Real Sports Live. We'll be back after this for the top of the 4th inning. Here's a word from our sponsors.
Harlingen, we have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Real Sports Live, and I'm the host of the most, the man on the planet, Chris V, back in the house here at Captain's Field. And we're now into the top of the fourth inning. Leading off is the catcher, number 11, Crystal Trevino. This one's going foul territory. R squared was trying to go over there to the third base side into the dugout area. Trying to catch that one. Just a little tricky with the wind, and then plus being right next to the dugout. A little challenging there. Now batting Crystal Trevino again, like I said. That one goes foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the offering. Strike 3 called in the outside corner.
Second baseman number 13, Kaylee Rodriguez.
On that strike is. One out right there. Here's the offering. That's hit right up the middle. That's off Quiroga's glove. So that's going to be a base hit right there, in my opinion. That's Kaylin Rodriguez. Not a routine play. So, yes, on the scoreboard, it is considered a hit. I concur. So now we have a runner on first. Yeah. Shows bunt, puts a good bunt down. Throw on over to first. At second, though. And that's going to be a double play, folks. Let's see that again, an instant replay right here. See if we can see that highlight reel right there. Well executed bunt, but shoots it on over to second and secures the double play right there. So once again, I'm the host of the most, the man with the plan, Chris V for Real Sports Live. And we'll be back shortly after these messages by our sponsors.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Real Sports Live, and we're back to the action, folks. Leading off here in the bottom of the fourth is Lindsay Leal. Fouls that one off for strike 1. Get strike 2 there. I was writing in my book. Apologize, didn't see exactly what transpired. That one sharply hit, just foul. Elamata is on deck, the little freshman left fielder. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Making it 1 out. Once again, Elamata, the left fielder, number 5 now batting. On deck in this number 9, Caitlin Kit Kat Mendez.
Left fielder number 5, Alaya Mata.
This one goes into foul ball territory, into the stands. Tries to put the bunt down. That one just goes foul. Sort of hard to bunt on those rise balls. It looked like a rise ball outside, and she just got a little underneath the ball. And those are hard to put down. You got to really get on top of the ball. So it's challenging itself just to bunt while you're moving, much as hitting that rise ball. Not something we had a lot in baseball done, that is. No balls, 2 strikes, or 1 out. No one on. And we're going to do it again. Here's the offering. She gets under this one. Goes to the right side. Second baseman goes back with a little Willie Mays Hayes catch. Not bad over her shoulder there.
Second baseman number 9, Caitlin Mendez.
And that second baseman was Kaylin Rodriguez, number 13 there, converging on the play, making it the second out of the inning. Kit Kat now batting. She looks at strike 1 in the outside corner. That one's hit high into the stands behind me. So that is no balls, 2 strikes now on the foul ball. So that's right over here next to my right. We get my Ray High School football coach coming up to get that ball for us. I think he's going to go get a snow cone maybe. Not too sure. That one goes foul. Still 0-2 on the count with 2 outs. And the offering. Strike 3 called. So that will retire the side right there. 3 up, 3 down for the Tigers thus far. Rodella holds them down to no runs. They did get runs in the 2 runs in the first inning, 3 in the second, and 1 last inning. And Rodella settles down in the circle, is able to stop them from getting any more runs. And now the Texans are coming up to bat here in the top of the 5th inning. So let's see how they can respond with their bats now. Once again, I'm the host of the most, the man on the plan, Chris V. We'll be back shortly after these messages by our sponsors for Rio Sports.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
The Harlingen CISD Elementary Experience.
Real Sports Live, and we're back to the action here into the top of the 5th inning. Starting off as number 12, Kylie Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. That's the third baseman right there. Texans are trying to put something together to get some runs on the board for themselves. To try to chop away at the lead here. They are down by 5. Staying in this game as much as possible. That one's going to go foul tip off the end of the bat. No balls, 2 strikes, and the offering. That one just goes foul. We're going to do this again. Just misses high and outside, brings the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's put in play, hits over to the second baseman. Kit Kat gets it, shoots it on over to first for out number 1.
First baseman number 17, Maddie Mendoza.
Brings up the first baseman number 17, Maddie Mendoza. Trying to do something for her Texans to climb back in this game. With big swing and a miss right there. The pitch. Strike 2 called on the outside corner there. Swing and a miss for out number 2.
Right fielder number 3, Destiny Aguilar.
There are 2 outs. That's hit sharply up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit for Destiny Aguilar. The little slapper there.
Shortstop number 5, Leah Cran.
So with 2 outs, Destiny does her job by getting on, brings up the top of the order, Leah Cran. Now Cran has a good eye for the ball there. She does have a good bat in her hands as well. Swings it well. So here's the offering. She's trying to do something to help out her Texans to get back in this game. She has a good bat, like I said earlier. Very good player. Looks at ball one in the outside corner. Time is called, and we'll be back shortly after these messages by our sponsors, folks.
Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
And we are back to the action, folks. Looks like Destiny's okay over there at first. Trainer's out there with her. The safety is first and foremost of all our student athletes, like I said last time. So she's shaking it off, being a trooper out there at first. She'll stick it out and stay at first. I'm sure Bria Herrera's doing her sportsmanship, asking her if she's okay. 1-1 on the count. There are 2 outs. Leah Krantz still batting. You can't see if the girls are talking to each other because of these masks. We all look like WWE superstars, luchadores, with these masks. Now brings it to 1 ball, 2 strikes. And here's the offering. Just misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Sharply hit over to second, but Kit Kat sits on it. And we'll end the threat.
They scored no runs on 1 hit. There were no errors. 1 runner left on base. Coaches for game number 2, if you have your lineup ready, we'd appreciate it in the press box.
So we're now headed into the bottom of the 5th inning, folks.
Thank you.
And we'll be back shortly after these messages for our sponsors.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere.
Rio Sports Live, we're back to the action here, folks. We are in the bottom of the 5th inning. Leading it off is the pitcher, number 1, Vanessa Quiroga. Looks at ball one just a bit outside. Two bats ago. Vanessa got one a little high and inside and delivered it over to John Paul's parking lot. This one shot over to left field, and that one's going to be over the left fielder's head. One bag. Two bags. Stand up double for Vanessa Quiroga. Gabby Acuna will be the courtesy runner for the pitcher.
Running at second base, number 22, Gabby Acuna. Third baseman, number 10, Rian Avalos.
R squared now batting Rian Avalos. Here's the offering. She just missed that one right there. That one goes foul right over my head.
Just a reminder, please kick those foul balls back to the nearest dugout.
Last at bat, R squared hit one over left field, over the palm trees. That palm tree over there in left field. She really got into that one to our last at bat. 1-1 on the count. Once again, checking out my Facebook live feed. So if you have any shout outs to give, put it on there. And there they are again. Heather Leal and Victor. All the way from Hawaii. Checking on in. Hello, Heather and Victor out there. The primos of Lindsay Leal. That's pretty cool. Checking all the way from another state. That's awesome. Hawaii. Maybe we could switch spots so we can go on a vacation. Just throwing that out there. Go Gabby girl from Milena Davis. This ball's hit high in the air to left field. The left fielder's going to convert. And I tell you, the wind is dangerous. So R squared wisely still runs the bases. She ends up, it's going to be a double as a base hit. And that wind is brutal. So the wind playing tricks on the left fielder there. Correction, Sarah Cortez. So now that brings up Ali Garcia, the catcher. She gets into this one. That ball goes foul. There's the pitch. That one inside, and she turned on that one. That was a lot of torque right there. Allie was trying to send that over there to the bus barn. Or the maintenance facility, that is. For CCISD. A couple of CCISD cop cars over there also. Here's the offering. They go outside on her, and she a little outside in the other box. Brings the count 1 ball, 2 strikes with no outs. That one hit off the end of the bat. Cran checks her back, checks 3. Out at first.
Designated player number 7, Jasmine.
The right fielder will now be batting for herself. Jazz Trevino was hitting for her.
Right fielder number 20, Jazz Miller.
So Jazz Miller is a flex player, so she'll come on and hit for herself. Still runners on second and third with one out. Swing and a miss right there. Here's the offering. Swing and a miss right there. No balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3 called in the outside corner for out number 2.
First baseman number 13, Bree Annetta.
Brings up the bat now, number 13, Bree Annetta. Currently 0 for 2, but she's got a good stick as well. She's looking to do some damage to add some more runs for the Tigers, and here's the offering. That one goes a little high and tight for ball 1. Two and 0 on the count now. See if she's got the green light right here. Some coaches tell them not to swing. Other coaches say you got the green light. So here is the pitch. Throw that on this rubber, and here's it offering. Just misses high. 3-0 on the count. There are 2 outs. Here's the pitch. It looks at strike 1 in the inside corner. Still a hitter's count. 3 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Looks at ball 4. She'll take the walk here. Load the bases up. Time is called here. Coach will come out and talk to his pitcher, Rodella. And with that said, we'll be back after these messages. I'm the host of the Most Man with the Plan, Chris V, here for Real Sports Live. Coming back to you shortly.
Stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Real Sports Live, we're back to the action. And once again, I'm the host of the Most Man on the Planet, Chris V here. And it looked like there was just a quick pep talk to Rodella. There are 2 outs. Brings up Haley Duran. She did get walked her first at bat, and they did strike out swinging, but she's got a good bat in her hands just as well for the Tigers. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss right there. Strike 1 called. Or actually, sorry, on the swing. Correction. Here's the offering. Foul tip, 0-2. Quickly goes down. Rodela gets ahead. Rodela's going to try to prevent any more runs from coming in. She is ahead. No balls, 2 strikes. That's Rihanna. Once again, no balls, 2 strikes, and here's the offering. Swing and a miss on the rise ball. She gets out of this jam right here, folks. So she does a good job for the Texans getting out of it. So with that, it still remains a score 6-1. And we're now headed into the top of the 6th inning. So as always, I'm the host of The Most, the Man with a Plan, Chris V. And we'll be back shortly after these messages by our sponsors.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Throws it down.
Real Sports Live, we're back to the action here. We're headed now into the top of the 6th inning. Leading off things, Samaya Johnson, the center fielder. Now, last time Johnson, first at bat, got out by hitting it to the shortstop. Second at bat, hitting on over to second base for the 4-3 and the 6-3 at the first at bat. Looks at ball 1. And the pitch. Once again, hits it on over to second. Kit Kat settles in and secures the out for out number 1.
Pitcher number 18, Rihanna Rodela.
Rihanna Rodela now batting. Got a single at first at bat and a fly ball right over the correction into foul ball territory for the catcher to make the catch. That one hit right up the middle off Vanessa's glove. Rayanne with a nice little throw down over there to first. And let's see that again in instant replay for her to be able to get off Vanessa's glove, and Rayanne sticks with it. There it is. R squared gets it, shoots it bare hands, making it a real close play. Now, in my opinion, the play's going to stand. It was a real bang-bang play right there. Yeah, after further review. Shot up the middle. Vanessa puts a glove on that one, and thank God that's why we wear masks. I mean, that was a shot up the middle right there, and we want to make sure she's okay. That was Crystal Trevino with another single. Yeah, I agree over here. Young man and I are over here talking, and we're saying if that ball hit us like that, I quit. I'm putting the glove down, the ball. I'm out of this. I've never gotten hit like this before. Loneto Moreno is going to come run, courtesy runner. And it looks like Katie Solis is a runner over there at second. So they have runners on first and second. There are no outs. Correction, there's one out. Not bad. Kaylin Rodriguez now batting, the second baseman. Looks to strike one in the inside corner. And the pitch. Makes it 1-1 on the count now. And the pitch. It's now 2 balls, 1 strike on the count now. Curveball in there for strike 2. Making it 2-2 on the count now with 1 out, and here's the offering. Strikes are out. Now I'm not too sure if he called the swing or the actual position of the ball where it was caught. Not too sure. But again, I'm just here doing the play-by-play call. I don't have any rules or regulations on that. So there are now 2 outs. A runner still on first and second. Sarah Cortez now batting. So Sarah Cortez is the center fielder. Did have a double her first at bat, and then hit into that double play. First hit it on over to third. Actually, I think she was bunting her over. Got her out at first, and then there was a throw down to second where they secured the double play. Shows bunt and goes for it, makes the attempt. One and 1 on the count. Here's the offering. It's now 1 ball, 2 strikes on the count. And the pitch. Two and 2 on the count. Quiroga trying to end this right here. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Quiroga on the circle. Cortez, Sarah, that is, batting, and here's the offering. She gets into that one. That one's going to go right field. And a diving catch by the right fielder. Now let's see that one again, an instant replay. Let me see if I can get that one here. That was a tremendous catch by the right fielder, Jazz Miller. And here's a good hit, and Miller comes and makes the diving catch. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, that conclude that inning right there. We're now going to head into the bottom of the 6th inning, folks. What a game we got going here thus far. Game 1 of the triple header today. Right now we got the Texans taking on the Tigers. Game 2 will take on the Veterans Memorial Eagles. Will be the home team as they take on Gregory Portland Lady Cats. A battle of the state rankings, that is. Once again, Carroll Tigers, a shout out to them, as the Texas High School Coaches Association recognizes these 5A powerhouses here in the Corpus Christi area. Gregory Portland comes in at number 24 in the state. Carroll Tigers are number 22 in the state and ranked number 10 of the Veterans Memorial Eagles. So this is going to be an interesting game days, that is, of softball action. I mean, nothing but mad props to the student athletes here in the Corpus Christi area being recognized in the state by the high school association. So that's just impressive for our coaches, our student athletes, and just our area, the surrounding area. That's just amazing. So with that said, we have a pitching change. Leah Cran will come on in, the junior for the Texans. So we're now headed here into the bottom of the 6th inning. And starting things off at the top of the lineup, number 2, Lindsay Leal, the shortstop. And in my opinion, the captain of this team. One of the strong leaders for the Tigers, that is. She tried to bunt that one right there. She went for it. That is a strike 1. And a shout out to the Leals right here. Have family watching all the way from Hawaii. So I think that's pretty cool. Looking at ball 1. Debbie Caraway says, let's go Lady Tigers. Let's go number 2. Yes, that was a nice catch out there. She puts that one down, shoots it to first. And infield single right there for Lindsay. Second baseman just couldn't quite find her footing there at the base to make the out. And not to mention that Leal has some wheels. Caraway Debbie, that is, all the way from Alice, Texas. Tuning on here to Real Sports Live. Ball 1 on Ayla Mata, number 5, the freshman left fielder. So I didn't quite see what he called, whether it was a ball or strike. Well, it looks like she pulled the bat back, and with that, Leal advances on over to second. That ball's bunned down. Just goes foul. And Mata, basically, just like Leal, bounces out of there like a tiger going after its prey, out of the box to first, showing off the wheels. And here's the offering. She's going to put that down to the shortstop. Shortstop's going to shoot it to first. Out at first. And that is a key out right there because Mata has wheels just like Leal. So she did her job by moving over the runner from second into third. Brings up Kit Kat, who got a looks at ball 1 outside, who got an error on the third baseman, her first at bat, and a hard single second at bat, and the third at bat did strike out, but Kit Kat does have a good eye and a good bat. So here we go. See what she does here with a runner at third. And the offering. Looks at ball 2 just a bit outside. Shows ball. Foul ball's called. Now it looks like she may have been in the box when the ball hit her. I didn't get a chance to put that instant replay on there. But it is 2 balls, 1 strike, and the umpire is going to say that she was in the box when the ball made contact with her. Therefore, it's still a foul ball and has another opportunity to hit. 2-1 on the count. That one hits sharply up the middle, and that's going to be an RBI single.
Pitcher number 1, Vanessa Quiroga.
Yeah. That brings up the heavy bat of number 1, Vanessa Quiroga, with the runner now on first. Now on that one, it looked like it may have been a hit and run. Kit Kat was in motion to second. And Vanessa was putting a swing on it. No balls, 1 strike, and Cran in the circle. And here's the offering. That one was a nice rise ball there. Has Vanessa down 0-2 on the count with 1 out. Looked like a nice pitch out, trying to see if the runner Kit Kat was going to try to advance there. Making it 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the offering. Sharply hit to the left side. She goes with that pitch. Kit Kat will go on over to third. Vanessa's in between. There's going to be a play at home, and this one is going to be called safe. So let's see right here if I got that one on the instant replay. So we get the sharply hit ball to left field. Kit Kat coming around, and the ball thrown home, and she slides. And it's called safe. But now puts a runner on over in second. Tigers get another run and 1 out. Good piece of hitting. Strike 1 called in the outside corner. Running right there is Gabby Acuna. Will be running for the pitcher, Vanessa Quiroga, who's on second right now. Strike 2 called on Ray Ray. Brings the count to no balls, 2 strikes with a runner on second. Still dangerous hitter with 2 strikes. Here's the offering. One ball, 2 strikes. Cran throws that curveball on the outside corner, making it 2 balls, 2 strikes. Making it full count now. Sorry, I missed that last pitch on the scoreboard. But it's now a full count. That one came inside on Ray, and she swings at that one and hits it in foul ball territory. The offering. That one goes foul. So we'll do it again. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out still. And here's the offering. We'll do it again. Foul ball. 3-2 on the count remains. R squared is battling there. Hit off the end of the bat. Third baseman gets it, scoops it, throws it to first. And out. Nice play by the third baseman right there. Check that play out right there. Hits it off right off the end of the bat. Check it out. She scoops it, shoots it to first. Nice stretch by the first baseman there to secure the out for out number 2. Strike 1 call there. And this is Allison Garcia, a.k.a. Allie, the catcher. And here's the offering. Inside, tight. Goes to no balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Strike 3 call in the outside corner for 3 outs.
For Carroll in the 6th, they scored 2 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors.
So it is now 8-1 lead for the Tigers here. Now headed into the top of the 7th inning, and it's up to the Texans to score some runs here. To make it, need to score 7, obviously, to tie it here in the top of the 7th inning. So we'll see what happens after this. We'll be back shortly after these messages by our sponsors. Real Sports Live, the host of the most, man with a plan. Be back.
See you later, touchdown.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles, how about a 40?
Real Sports Live, we're back to the action here in the top of the 7th inning. Quiroga gets that one hit right back to her, throws it on over the first for the first out.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we would ask that you clear the stadium as quickly as possible to allow
That was Carly Rodriguez, 1-3 put out. Brings up the first baseman, number 17, Maddie Mendoza. Offering. So he looks at ball one. Strike one called in the inside corner. Making it 1-1 on the count now. Now making it 2 balls, 1 strike on the count. That ball's hit sharply to right field. Miller goes back and makes an excellent catch there. And we'll see that one again on instant replay. Sharply hit. Miller makes a good jump on it and makes the grab. So we're back to the action now with 2 outs. Leave it in the hands of number 3, Destiny Aguilar, the right fielder. Looked at strike 1, had a sharp hit for a single or last at bat. She's 1 for 2 thus far. Good little slapper here for the Texans. And the pitch. She swings and misses right there, just over that ball. Final strike of the inning right here, potentially for the Tigers. And down to their final out for the Texans to battle back. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and Quiroga's on the rubber. Here is the offering and this pitch. That ball goes just foul. No balls, 2 strikes once again. Two outs. We're going to do it again. Quiroga's on the rubber, and here's the offering. Swing and a miss. And that's going to be the game, folks, for the final out right there. And once again, good game right there for both squads. And as I said, a big shout out to the Carroll Tigers, ranked number 22 in the state of Texas. And so we'll see you in the next game. Game 2 coming your way shortly. It's the Veterans Memorial Eagles, and they'll be taking on the visiting Gregory Portland Wildcats, that is. So we'll be back shortly after these messages. Once again, I'm the host of the most, the man with the plan, Chris V. We'll see you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's a little past high noon. It's at 12:13. Probably going to start approximately at 12:15, but we're going to do the national anthem at this time. Once again, I'm the host of the most, the man with the plan, Chris V. in the house, brought to you by Real Sports Live. And we'll be standing for the national anthem. Come right back shortly.
For the proper etiquette during flag ceremonies. The United States flag is a symbol of our great country, and accordingly, all of us should honor that symbol by standing, placing our right hands over our hearts, and gentlemen should remove your hands. Remember, silence is a form of respect, and everyone should remain standing until the national anthem is played.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for some softball action. Game 2 of the day. We have a triple header here today. So Gregory Portland is in the house visiting. Coming across the bridge here. Battle of state-ranked teams here. Once again, ranked number 24, Gregory Portland Wildcats, taking on the number 10 ranked state in the state, that is, Venezuela Eagles. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this game. And as always, if you're following along here on Real Sports Live, on Facebook Live, that is, throw some shout-outs there in the comments, and we'll be able to give you a shout-out there in the comments, or anyone that you're supporting out there.
Hitting up the catcher number 8, Kaylin Dillman.
So starting it off for the Wildcats, number 8, the catcher, Kaylin Billman. And get ready. We have a little bit over 40 watching. Alex Ramirez, let's go Lady Eagles. Jamie Peel, go get them Eagles. And here's the offering by Sarah Gonzalez in the circle. First pitch, just a bit outside for ball 1. Doing the dirty work behind the dish right there is number 5, Jazz Canales. Looks at ball 2, just a bit outside. And the offering. Two balls, 1 strike on the count now. Hit hard, sharply to the third baseman. She shoots it on over to first. Mariah with the catch for out number 1. Speaking of the defense, playing first base, Mariah Vasquez. Second base, Talia T. Maldonado. Playing shortstop, Alyssa Burge. Playing third base, number 5. Correction, Amanda Ramos. Playing left field, Shelby Peel. Playing center field, Cassie Cavazos. And in right field, Jordan De Los Santos. Once again, Sarah Gonzalez in the circle. And here's her offering. Foul ball goes back. This is Paige Little, number 7, playing shortstop for the Wildcats. Here's the offering. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Shout out to all the viewers. Got a little over 50 now. Tuning on in on Facebook Live, that is. Also on the Twitter, on YouTube. And that's sharply hit over the left fielder's head. Correction, over the shortstop's head. For the first hit of the game, Paige Little. Good 2-strike hit right there. A little high and outside. She set back and drove it over the shortstop's head. Now you got a runner on first. 1 out. Now batting Leanza Chambers, number 14. Looked like it could have been a pitch out right there. Not too sure. A little high and outside. Chambers in the box, and here's the offering. That one outside again. 2-0 on the count now. Leanza is ahead at this time. And the offering. Hit up high, and that one goes foul. Dana Little right there on Facebook Live. Let's go, Lady Cats. Go number 7. Pretty sure you saw Paige just get that first base hit of the game. She's on first. Ball 3 outside. It's 3 balls, 1 strike on the count. Since we have a quick instant break right here, if you want to advertise your business or sponsor a school, please call Joe Gomez Jr. at area code 361-220-5331. Advertisers and sponsors provide the ability to make us these games possible, as no schools are charged or fans to watch these games live streams. So thank you to our sponsors. Once again, 3-1 on the count, 1 out. Little's at first, and here's the offering to Leanza. This ball's hit deep to center, and that's taking Cassie back to the wall. She makes the catch. Now, let's see that again real quick in instant replay right here. Tremendous hit by Leanza. Hit very well off the end of off a barrel, and Cassie tracks it down for out number 2. Brings up the pitchers. Number 4, Sierra Outlet. Her first at bat here. Looks at ball 1 outside. Coach Erica Martinez say, let's go Lady Eagles. Patricia Shipley, let's go Eagles on there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the offering. Looks at ball 2 right there. 2 balls, no strikes. Strike 1 called in the inside corner right there. Two on the count. Here's the offering. Off the end of the bat right there. Evens up the count at 2-2 with 2 outs. We'll do it again with 2 outs. Runner on first. That's Little over there at first. Sierra Outlet in the box, and 2-2. And here's the offering by Gonzalez. Hits at the end of the bat and caught in foul ball territory. By Amanda Ramos. And we're going to do it again right here. Pitcher versus pitcher in this situation. Goes foul again. Paige Little over there at first. Two and two on the count. Sharply hits at third. She catches it. Shoots it at first. For the third out. So we're now headed into the bottom of the first inning, folks. The Eagles will now come up to bat. And once again, I'm the host of the Most Man with a Plan, Chris V, in the house for you all, bringing Real Sports Live. We'll be back shortly after these messages.
Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you, Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
This game is brought to you in part by the concession stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in
Real Sports Live, we're back to the action here at Corpus Christi Cabinets Field. Starting it off for the Eagles, number 26, the left fielder, Shelby Peel. Puts that down, goes to third baseman. Third baseman's going to make the throw to first, and that's going to be an error. Peel's going to come around third. She's going to go and be stopped at third. So immediately, Peel puts a good bunt down. And a potentially good throw. Probably would have been a very close play at first, but the ball gets away from the first baseman. Therefore, Peel advances, showing off the wheels all the way to third, and now brings up the senior, Cassie Cavazos. She looks at ball one. Cavazos, one of the leaders on the team here, and as always, like to give props to the young ladies that are committed to the next level. Cavazos will be attending Coastal Bend College next fall for the Cougars. Two and 0 on the count. And here's the offering. Looks at strike one on the outside corner. On deck is the freshman, number 7, Alyssa Burge, playing shortstop today. And the offering. Cavazos hits this one to left, and that one, left fielder makes a catch. There is a tag, and there's going to be play. No play at home. Sacrifice fly.
Shortstop number 7, Alyssa Berg.
So one out, that brings up the freshman shortstop, Alyssa Burge. She gets under this one. That's going to be in the infield. That ball lands. So once again, the wind plays a lot of tricks here. Stays in front of the catcher, between the catcher and the first pitcher. Brings up to bat now the first baseman, number 8, Mariah Vasquez. Now, Mariah Vasquez is committed to Vernon College next year, is one of the senior leaders as well for the Eagles. Here's the offering. Looks at ball too high. 2-0 on the count. There's one out. There is a runner on first, and here's the offering. She looks at ball 3. Three and on the count. See if she has the green light. Here's the offering. She'll take the walk right there. Puts runners now in first and second.
Third baseman number 14, Amanda Ramos.
Now batting is number 14, the third baseman, Amanda Ramos. Now Amanda Ramos next year has been committed to Cisco College. And here's the offering. She takes a look at strike one. The offering, ball one high. Looks to strike two outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On deck is the second baseman, number 1, Talia Maldonado, AKT. Here's the offering. She gets under this one. This one's hit into the center field area. Center fielder under it, makes the grab. Burge is going to tag, and there's going to be a play at third. No, she's in advance. So there was a tag. Burge advances on over to third. Mariah advances to second. She is called out initially. They're discussing it. And she is safe. Now in this situation though, as a coach, you want your girls to be sliding at the bases. There was no need for Mariah to be running to the base, but made it a very close call. But there is a reverse on the call. Coach Talamantes comes out and rightfully so discussing with the umpires of what occurred right there. But on the fly ball, there are 2 outs. Brings up now second baseman T. Maldonado. Maldonado puts a hit on this one, and that ball is going to get in there. Fair ball. 1 run comes in, 2 runs come in. T. Maldonado with an RBI single. So 2 runs come in right there. Still 2 outs. Now have a runner on first, again with 2 outs. Brings up to bat the catcher, number 5, Jazz Canales. Now Canales is committed to Texas A&M University Kingsville next year. Well, she'll be attending college and playing some softball. Looks at ball 2 here. Jazz gets into this one, and it goes back foul. And the ball goes foul, and she hits it to her travel ball coach, Morgan, And Morgan unable to catch it in the stand, so that's why they got the little boo over there. 2-1 in the count. Canales hits this one foul.
Mr. Ryan, if you please take those foul balls back to the nearest dugout.
Morgan sitting over there representing the South Texas Prospects. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Maldonado is at first. Here's the offering. Looks at ball 3, a little low and inside. It's 3 balls, 2 strikes on the count right here. So Maldonado should be going in this situation on the full count. And the offering. She's moving. Ball's hit up the middle. Maldonado's going to turn around and go 3. There's going to be a play at third. She's going to get down. And she's going to be safe.
Number 19, Sarah Gonzalez.
Canales with a double. And the pitcher, Sarah Gonzalez, now batting. Looks at strike 1. One and 1 on the count now. Jordan De Los Santos is on deck. Sarah trying to do something. Looks at strike 2 on the change there. Making it 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now Sarah in the Ingleside tournament had her first home run of her career as an Eagle. And as a hitter, that is. She just became a hitter this year. Is normally a pitcher. Swing and a miss. So there's strike 3, 3 outs. But some damage has been done. Runners remain on the second and third. But it remains now 3-0 in favor of the Eagles. And now headed into the top of the second inning. Once again, I'm the host of the most, the man with the plan, Chris V, and we'll be back shortly after these messages by our sponsors.
Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Forever Memories Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Real Sports Live, and we're back in the action here, folks. Strike 1 called right there. Starting off is number 11, Michaela Fellers. Strike 2 called in the outside corner. Fellers is the first baseman. And here's the offering. Ball goes off the end of the bat right there. And that one goes foul. So we'll do it again. No balls, 2 strikes. Sharply hit over to third. She gets it, shoots it at first for the first out of the inning.
Right fielder number 16, Abigail Moreno.
Now batting the right fielder, number 16, Abigail Moreno. Moreno, a freshman. Looks at ball 1. Now Moreno had her first home run of her high school career a couple days ago. So quick shout out there to Abby. And giving her some props there for the her first career home run. First of many, that is. Strike out there, goes foul. Strike 2 called. Got a little love from Billy McBroom for Go Shelby Go. Ball 2 in the dirt, 2-2 on the count with 1 out. Someone saying Alex Ramirez saying Mariah's safe over there at second. That was the last inning. And Alex saying, let's go 3 up, 3 down for her Eagles. And here's the offering, 2-2 in the count. That one hit sharply to right. Jordan De Los Santos under it for out number 2.
Left fielder number 9, Brianna Edith.
Ball 1 called there. This is Rayana Aguirre now batting. First at bat. Looks at strike 1. 1-1 on the count. Swings on that inside pitch and goes foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes in the count. There are 2 outs. Rayanne trying to do something for her team here to either get on base or make some kind of errant throw or something to the effect to get on for her Wildcats. 2-2 on the count now. Here's the pitch. A little low and outside for full count. 2 outs, 3 balls, 2 strikes, and we're going to do it again here. Here's the offering. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. For out number 3. So the Lady Eagles will now be coming up to bat here in the bottom of the second. Starting off will be Jordan De Los Santos, number 12, and then back to the top of the order, Shelby Peel, Cassie Cavazos. So with that said, we're now headed into the bottom of the second inning. And we'll be back shortly after these messages by our sponsors.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Number 12, Jordan De Los Santos.
And we're back at it, folks, here in the bottom of the second inning. Leading off, Jordan De Los Santos, the right fielder. Here's the first pitch to her. Looks at strike 1. Strike 2 called in the inside corner. No balls, 2 strikes. And the offering. One ball, 2 strikes. On deck, number 26, Shelby Peel. Looks at ball 2. Now, Jamie Peel out there said, keep it going, girls. Lorraine Castellanos, way to go, Eagles. Amy Aguirre, go Ray, love mom, number 9. Those are the shout-outs there I see in the comments. And here's the offering, 2-2. De Los Santos fights that one off, hits it over to second. Second baseman gets it. For out number 1.
Fielder number 26, Shelby Peel.
Now earlier, first at bat, Peel put it in play. A nice little bunt to third. Third baseman made an errant throw to first. And Peel puts it in high gear and takes off to third. Puts herself in scoring position, and then Cass Cavazos hits a sac fly to the left fielder. Hits that one over to the left side, and that's going to be an infield hit.
Center fielder number 6.
Phil seeing the ball very well. Put it in play. Brings up the other senior leader, number 6, Cassie Cavazos. On decks, number 7, Alyssa Birds, the shortstop. She looks at ball 1. Quick love to Shelby Peel, had a kid from their father. Looks at ball 2 high. Little over 40 viewers out there in the Facebook Live world. And your Burge out there. Shout out to Burge. Cavazos hits it right back to the pitcher. Otlet gets the out. Nice play right there by Otlet. Who stuck with it.
Shortstop number 7, Alyssa Burke.
Now batting Alyssa Burge, number 7. First at bat, Burge got a base hit, single. Was one of the runs that came across the plates for the Eagles. She turns on this one and goes foul. A little ahead of it. Just a little bit. Pulls it over there to the warm-up area. And here's the offering. She gets under this one. That's to the shortstop. Shortstop makes it back, tracks, and secures the third and final out. Well, runner stays in scoring position, so no runs come across. So now we're going to be heading into the top of the third inning, and we'll be back shortly after these messages by our sponsors.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here in the top of the third inning. Leading off things is the eighth batter, number 13, Andrea Dirks. She's going to look at ball one. And the offering inside. Foul ball, 1-1 on the count. And here's the offering. Strike two on the outside corner. And here's the offering. Swing and a miss for strike three.
Second baseman number 1, Kylie Davis.
Brings up now the second baseman, number 1, Kylie Davis. On deck is the catcher, number 8, Kaylin Billman, with one out. That one hit. Maldonado calls for it. and makes the grab for out number 2.
Catcher number 8, Kalen Dillman.
Now with 2 outs, Billman, who hit a good hard hit over to the third baseman, and Amanda making a good play there over at third. Throws a little curve outside for ball 1. This one hit over to the left side. Burge converges and makes the out for out number 3. So we're now headed into the bottom of the 3rd inning, folks. Starting off, that will be Mariah Vasquez, the first baseman, and then Amanda Ramos and T. Maldonado. So we'll be back shortly after these messages by our sponsors.
To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here. Fix my camera and get the last out there. We're heading to the bottom of the 3rd. Starting it off, leading it off is the first baseman, number 8, Mariah Vasquez.
Leading off the 3rd for Veterans Memorial, first baseman number 8, Mariah Vasquez.
Mariah looks at ball 1 high. Mariah gets into this one. That's going to hit into the third base area. That ball's going to come inside. And the wind not helping in this situation. Now, I don't know that should have been a fair ball since it went beyond the third base. But I'm not an umpire. I'm just here to announce the game. So it is what it is. It's all good. Mariah gets another opportunity. 1-on-1 on the count. Here's the opportunity. Hit to the left side.
If the batted ball hits fair and it goes over any part of the base, you can clip one little kiss and go far.
Then it's to be fair. Gotcha.
But in this instance, it was on that side. So.
Yes. Clarification by Mr. Juan, one of the senior officials right there.
Number 14, Amanda.
And it happens. It's part of the game. It's all good. Mariah gets a bat. She gets a double now out of it. So they are calling that one a hit. Ramos gets into this one. This one's going to go to the gap. That one's going to get down. Mariah's going to come around to score. Panda going to be there to stand up double. Yeah, that's Amanda Ramos, little senior.
Second baseman number 1, Talia Maldonado.
So there are no outs. Having a conversation with Mr. One of the head officials here in the area. Asking me some questions, so we're discussing here. T. Maldonado, who had a single her first at bat, puts that one down, and that one just goes foul. She makes an attempt for it. Looks outside at it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Big shout out to Ryan Vasquez, aka Rhino, following along here on Real Sports Live. Swing and a miss for strike 3 and out number 1.
Catcher number 5, Jasmine Canales.
Now batting Jasmine Canales, who got a double last at bat. Canales turns on this one. That one's going to get through the hole. Ball's thrown in. Canales will advance on over to second. So Canales 2 for 2 with a single. Advances on Amanda over to third. Canales advances on over to second after the throw. Not coming into the cutoff. Now brings up Sarah Gonzalez. There's my runners down. 1 out. Runners on scoring position. Sarah looks at strike 1. Looks at ball 1 outside. 1-1 on the count. She turns on this one, and that one is going to go foul. Swing and a miss right there for strike 3.
Right fielder number 12, Jordan De Los Santos.
Run's coming across, and she's going to get in there. Good play by the catcher, though, and for Sierra to get there to converge at home. One ball right there. So now we have runner on the third now. That one goes foul. 1-1 on the count. Jordan looks at ball 2, 2-1 on the count. Two balls, one strike. And the official telling her to take off the bandage. I don't know what it was, but she takes it off, puts it away. 2 balls, 1 strike on the count, and we're going at it. Jordan looks at it. Turns in this one. It was low and inside, and the ball is high in the air. And the second baseman makes the final out of the inning, but some more damage is done. 1 run comes in, making it now 4-0. So we'll start off their next inning for them. Peel, Cavazos, and Burge. Coming up for Gregory Portland will be the top of the lineup, the second in lineup, correction. Paige Little, Leanza Chambers, and Sierra Outlet. Coming up to bat here shortly for the Gregory Portland Lady Cats. And we're now headed into the top of the 4th inning. So we'll be back shortly after these messages by our sponsors.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Shortstop number 7, Paige Little.
Starting off to bat now is number 7, Paige Little. Swing and miss on the first pitch. Looks at ball 1 outside. Tiffany Cavazos giving some love to Amanda with a hit, as well as Alex Ramirez. Bit high right there. Shout out there to Brenda Pequeño. Following along, tuning on in here for Real Sports Live. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the offering brings it now 3-1. Definitely a hitter's count right here, and Wildcats are looking to get runners on base to try to make some things happen so they can get back in this. Once again, battle of the state-ranked teams. Number 24 in the state is Gregory Portland Lady Cats. And number 10 in the state, Venezuela Eagles. 3-1 on the count. Here's the offering by Sarah G. That one is going to hit her. And that hurt me just by listening to that.
Number 14, Leanza Chambers.
Now coming up to bat is The third baseman, number 14, Lanza Chambers. Looks at ball one. Once again, for some advertising, call Joe Gomez Jr. at 361-220-5331. You'll see it come out. Advertisement throughout the broadcast on all the games that we do for Real Sports Live, from the fall season, from football, volleyball, basketball, into the spring sports, softball and baseball, track, and whatever else that Real Sports covers, you'll be on the broadcast. So get with Joe Gomez on that Real Sports Live advertisement. 1-1 on the count, Paul. Strike one in the inside corner. Here's the pitch. That's sharply hit up the middle. And now the Lady Cats are in business. There are no outs, and they have runners now on first and second. And Outlet is probably a very dangerous hitter. Very dangerous hitter for the Lady Cats. Strike one call in the outside corner. Arlette turns on this one, and that one's going to go down the line just foul. It's no balls, 2 strikes now. As I said, Outlet is a very dangerous hitter. Let's see what she does with 2 strikes. Runner on scoring position at second and runner on first with no outs. Hits off the end of her bat. Gets beyond the third baseman, and there's going to be a throw home. A run comes across. RBI single. So the Lady Cats get on the board. And Sierra Outlet, there comes a runner in. Looks like number 5. Courtesy runner. And I'm trying to see my runners, and it's number 5. Lainey Bustos is the runner. Now coming in is the freshman pitcher, number 00, Maddie Aguilar. She's coming in to pitch for the Lady Eagles. And with that, we'll be back shortly here for Real Sports Live for some shout-outs to our sponsors.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized...
And we're back to the action. There are no outs. Maddie Aguilar checks on in. Runners on first and second. And her first pitch is a strike. Michaela Fellers is batting. Number 11, the first baseman for the Lady Cats. Swing and a miss for strike 2. There are no balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Wildcats get on the board as Outlet helps herself out. Change up. She wisely lays off that. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the offering. That one goes foul.
If you would please take those foul balls back to the nearest dugout.
Count remains the same. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the offering. Now brings it 2-2. Here's the pitch. That one hit high. Goes to the shortstop. Birds converts. Makes the catch. What a play by Bird. She goes back. And even with the wind is able to stick with it. Now you all are at home just watching, but if you can see in center field, look at the flags, the movement on there. So there is a lot of wind action here. So for her to stick with it and make the grab is big right there. 1 out, runner still in first and second. Strike 1 called on the inside corner, and Abigail Moreno, a freshman there for the Lady Cats. Trying to help out her cause with her team here. Does have a good bat in her hands. Here's the offering. Ball gets by the catcher. Runners advance. Brings it 1 ball, 1 strike on the count. Licks at ball 2, 2-1 on the count. It's 2 balls, 1 strike. And here's the offering. That one hit sharply over to third. Throw to. And there is a double play, folks. That ends the thread here. So let's see that again real quick on instant replay. You can see right here the shot over the short. Birds grabs it, shoots it at third for the double play. So with that said, we'll be back shortly after these messages for a shout out to our sponsors. Once again, I'm the host of the most, the man with the plan, Chris V in the house.
Rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Real Sports Live, and I'm the host of the most, the man with the plan, Chris V, back at the action here.
For the Eagles, left field number 26, Shelby Peel.
Shelby Peel is going to start off. She puts down the bunt, and there's going to be a play by third. The short throws it to first. Once again, errant throw, but this time back up by the right fielder, and that's an infield single, folks.
Center fielder number 6, Kelsey Camacho.
And here's the offering. Cassie puts on another bunt, and she's going to go to first, and she's safe. That ball gets by the first baseman. Runners now in the corners. That's a base hit. So runners in the corners. There are no outs. So on the errant throw, Peel advances on over to second, then to third. Brings up now Alyssa Burge, a dangerous hitter, even as a freshman. And here's the pitch. Burge wanted all of that one, and she hits that one back foul into the screen. Now a dead ball. Did he call? He called a foul ball or dead ball? I'm not too sure. Well, I guess he called a foul ball like it went off her handle. So that'll keep her there batting with no balls, 2 strikes on the count. And the pitch. She sharply hits that over to the center field area. 1 run comes in. Cassie's going to come around. She's going to try to score. Burge is going to go around for a stand-up triple. Clears the bases. And just remains for that triple.
First baseman number 8, Mariah Vasquez.
So right there you can see the speed right there of those girls. Now batting number 8, Mariah Vasquez. With no outs, runner on third. She hits it to shortstop sharply, and she's going to get an infield single and an RBI.
Third baseman number 14, Amanda Ramos.
Now brings up Amanda Ramos. Swing and a foul tip there. Amanda puts this one down, outlet, gets it, throws it at first, and is called out. Sacrifice bunt.
Second baseman number 1, Talia Maldonado.
Tia Maldonado now batting from the right side here. Puts a stroke on that one and goes foul. On that sac bunt by Ramos, that moves Mariah on over to second. Didn't put my out. Apologize for that. There's the out. And here's the offering. Looks at strike 2 in the inside corner. Here's the offering. Looks at ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the count now. Here's the offering. Sticks with it, and then hits that one foul. Still remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hits off the end of the bat. Mariah's going to move on over to third. Odlet gets the second out of the inning.
Catcher number 5, Jasmine Canales.
Brings up Jasmine Canales, who is 2 for 2 right now with an RBI double and an RBI single. Jazz hits this into right field. She gets another RBI single.
Pitcher number 00, Maddie Aguilar.
Brings up the little freshman pitcher now, 00, Maddie Aguilar. Here's the offering. Looks at strike one. And here's the pitch. Maddie wanted to swing at that one. She held it back. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike now. This one hit up into the right side. First baseman makes the play. Does a great job covering up her eyes for the sun. But some damage is done for the Lady Eagles as they get some more runs on the board. Get 4 runs now, making it now 9-1. And so now we're headed into the top of the 5th inning. And there are the Lady Tigers taking off. Wanted to say hi to the young ladies who won earlier their first game of the morning. Quick shout out to the Tigers, who as well are state ranked number 22 in the state of Texas. So with that said, we'll be back shortly. Here's a word out by our sponsors.
Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And he throws it down. Hey!
Real Sports Live, and we're back to the action.
Leading off the field for Gregory Portland, left fielder number 9, Rihanna Aguirre.
GP hits it on over to shortstop. Birds with a play, a deep throw. And that was Rihanna Aguirre batting. Now batting number 13, Andrea Dirks. Very nice play there by the shortstop. Another freshman for the Eagles. This one hit to the right side. T is going to it. And she's going to make the diving catch.
Second baseman number 1, Carly Davis.
Now the umpires got together and they're discussing it. And the final decision is called out. Right there, we're going to check out the replay right here at second base. The ball's going to be hit to the right side. And she's going to make the catch. I didn't see if maybe they were asking him maybe about the transfer. I'm not too sure. I never saw the ball bounce out. But that's 2 outs. Brings up number 1, Kylie Davis. This one popped up. Mariah Vasquez, first baseman, converts, but ball got, it does go foul. Mariah never touched it. And Mariah with a 16-inch glove and doesn't use it as a shade. I mean, you're taught to use it as a shade, for shade that is, or at least your hand or something. I know she calls her glove Richard, and Richard failed her this time. That one hit on over to second. Maldonado converges, throws it to first, and the final out.
The Wildcats in the 5th, no runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left on base.
So with that said, we'll be back shortly here for the bottom of the 5th inning. We'll be back shortly after these messages.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
Real Sports Live, we're back to the action. We're now headed into the bottom of the 5th inning. I apologize that I had bottom of the 5th earlier when GP was batting, but it's now bottom of the 5th. That was the top, obviously. And the Lady Eagles are now coming up to bat. We'll start it off at number 12, Jordan De Los Santos, a right fielder.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would ask that you please exit the stadium at the conclusion of this game as quickly as possible. Once again, we ask that you exit the stadium at the conclusion of this game as quickly as possible.
Triple header today here at Cabinets Field. This game not over yet. De Los Santos looks at ball 1. And here's the pitch. Ball 2 inside. And here's the offering. Three, 2-1 on the count. De Los Santos looking for her first hit of the game. Here's the offering. And the umpire says that she went. Now brings it 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. She gets under this one, and that's going to go right to the center fielder. For out number 1.
Left fielder number 26, Shelby Field.
Now brings up the left fielder, number 26, is Shelby Peel. Peel hits it right back up the middle, and that's another infield hit for Peel.
Center fielder number 6, Cassie Cavazos.
With 1 out, that brings up to bat number 6, Cassie Cavazos. Cavazos 1 for 3, correction, 1 for 2 with a sac fly that is. Looks at strike 1 on the outside corner. She has a sac fly, and then grounder out to, or actually a little bunt over the pitcher for the 1-3, and then an infield single. So here's the offering. Cavazos gets this one. This one's going to get in the gap, and that's going to be multiple bases right here. Shelby will remain at third, and Cavazos with a stand-up double. So there are 1 out. That brings up to bat now the shortstop, number 7, Alyssa Burge. Gets into this one, and that one is going to fall there. So 1 run comes in. There comes another run, and there's going to be a play at home, but she's going to be safe. And that right there, folks, is the ball game. So that gives them the 10-run lead. Therefore, since it's the bottom of the 5th inning, that will end the game right there. Final score is 11-1. So the state-ranked Eagles are finish off right here with an 11-1 win, ranked number 10 in the state. And so with that said, that'll end this game right here. And so shout out to Gregory Portland for a good contest, as well as against the Eagles. And then we'll be back shortly for game 3 of the day. Once again, it'll be Millard, the Bucks, taking on Rockport Fulton, state ranked number 1 in the state. We'll see the Pirates coming out your way here shortly. So we'll be back after these messages.